Hey guys, I'm Reaper here, just outside the cinema. Time for a big one. Yep, one of my most anticipated films of the whole year. John Wick, Chapter 4. I'm so fucking hyped. My body is unbelievably ready for this one. Been rewatching the first three over the last few weeks, and yeah, they're just great films. So I'm really excited to see them take it up a notch with this one, with this being a near 3 hour epic. Chad, I'm gonna let you cook here. And yeah, it'd be nice to see more absolute insane carnage from Keanu. Yeah, gonna go in, get my snack, get my seat, get ready for chapter 4. See, I've got a popcorn here and a red frozen Fanta, red for blood, obviously. Ready to see what carnage John Wick will pull off this time. So yeah, just back from seeing John Wick Chapter 4. It's been a long time coming, 'cause, it's been a lot longer than any of us anticipated, obviously, given circumstances, but it's all kind of funny how things have a way of coming full circle, because my very first video on the channel was, in fact, a review of Chapter 3. And yes, you will notice the evolution, like, but, you know, does this film deliver on being this big, epic action extravaganza that's been promised? Let's find out. So in the film, John is recovering from the injuries he sustained at the end of Parabellum. He's living underground with the Bowery King, planning his revenge against the High Table. Until the Marquis de Gramont, a senior member of the High Table, plans to kill the very idea of John Wick. So John has to go over to Paris, challenge the Marquis to a duel. If he wins, he gets his freedom. However, it's not going to be easy, because hot on his trail is the entire assassin underworld, including some old faces from his past. So yeah, I love this franchise. It's they're great action films that hold up very well. I've rewatched them the last few weeks, and they have a tendency, they perfectly one up each other in terms of like the scale, the world building, the action. But everything in the first three films is like child's play in comparison to what goes on in this film. This is just a proper action epic. Like, this is the best action film I've seen recently. Like, like, how do they keep getting away with this? How do these films so good? But that is the nature of this franchise, and oh boy, this is a firecracker of a film that absolutely earns every second of its epic near 3 hour runtime. Now, I'll preface this by saying the first half will definitely seem slow in comparison to the second, but that's only because the second half is a goddamn non-stop thrill ride. But even then, the first half does a really magnificent job of continuing to build up the world building of this franchise. Yes, we get some expansions to the rules of the Assassin's Underworld, but we also, travel to new locations and learn about, the underworld there. Like, notably, we had the Paris, Berlin, Japan. The world feels bigger here, and it doesn't just feel bigger; it looks it as well. Like, the thing I love about this is Chad Stahelski was given a massive budget, and His first thought was not to go bigger, faster, louder that most big budget action sequels do. No. His first thought was to have a big ass nightclub with complete with waterfall feature. More about that later, but it's quite incredible. Like yes, the cinematography is pretty mint. It's got the gorgeous neon soaked colors. It feels very vibrant and it all looks so pristine. But also, the architecture of this franchise has a sleek modern sensibility, but also kind of a traditionalism about it. It's very unique and it creates for this really immaculate, pristine look and feel to everything, but not to the point of feeling sanitized. It feels it feels stylized yet somewhat grounded. I think that's probably down to the R rating and added bloodshed, but and the expansion of the world wouldn't be complete without a bigger cast of characters. Obviously, Keanu's great as John. There's just something about watching him plow through hundreds and hundreds of men. It's so satisfying, and Keanu's performance has this really simple focus yet aggressive brutality to it. It's magnetic, and we've got some holdovers from the first film, well, from the whole franchise, including Ian McShane as Winston, Lawrence Fishburne as the Bowery King, and the late Lance Reddick as Sharon. All three of them are great. Winston has a sort of yeah, honor and nobility to him. Ian McShane sells it very well. Lawrence Fishburne is just delightfully entertaining as always, and Lance Reddick's line delivery is it's so irresistible and distinct. Like, if this is his last film role, what a way to go out. You know, it, it's a pity we're not going to hear any more of his just incredibly distinctive way of delivering dialogue. But we also have some standout new faces as well. Bill Skarsgård as the Marquis de Gramont, very good. I really like his sort of twisted version of that sort of nobility Winston has, and Bill Skarsgård's French accent here it's so mesmerizing. There's just something about the way he delivers the word rules. It's so satisfying. We also have this character known as the Tracker, but referred to as Mr. Nobody, played by Shamir Anderson. I really liked his character. I want to see more of him. Hiroyuki Sanada is in the film. I don't need to say any more on that, honestly. It's Hiroyuki Sanada. But the absolute MVP of the film, without a doubt, goddamn Donnie Yen. What a performance. Every single scene, he steals it for just how effortlessly cool his blind assassin character Kane is. I mean it. He just oozes badassery, and his distinctive fighting style as a result of his blindness is so satisfying to watch. And another standout I thought was Scott Adkins as this really larger than life gangster killer. Like, you won't recognize him under the great prosthetics and fat suit, and I just love how over the top he was, but not too much to the point of breaking the sort of world building. He's great. But where would all of this be? The world building, the cinematography, the production design, the amazing score from Tyler Bates and Joel J. Richard, and the really entertaining cast of characters. If it wasn't for the action scenes, and is that is what John Wick Chapter 4 does best. Just insane, epic scale, extended set pieces with just all manner of carnage. It's amazing. Some particular standouts include an amazing one in the Osaka Continental with all manner of weaponry, swords, guns, bows and arrows, even nunchucks. Another favorite of mine is this big fight scene with Scott Adkins in the aforementioned big ass nightclub with waterfall feature. It's so much fun. It's so epic. And and there's and the second half of the film in Paris is just there's non-stop thrill ride of just insane set piece after insane set piece. Like like the Arc de Triomphe, you'll never see it the same way again. There's an amazing one in a house, and there's a breathtaking one involving 222 steps. You'll know when you see it. And these, like, despite how, like, the film takes itself, obviously very seriously, but, like, but not so seriously that it doesn't have room for a few knowing gags. There is a gag here in the direct aftermath of a fight scene that legitimately had me and several other audience members bursting into laughter. You'll know exactly what it is when you see it. But all of this is building, of course, to, the duel, the very thing that has been promised across all of the marketing. And god damn it, it delivers. This is firecracker of tension building, and it's such a satisfying conclusion to everything that has come before it. Wow, I'm worried how they try and top this in the next film, but yet, as much of a continuation as this one is, there's also kind of a sense of finality to it, which I guess takes some of the pressure off. But yeah, if this is the end, what a note to go out on. Overall, I'm gonna give John Wick Chapter 4 a 9 out of 10. This is a proper firecracker thrill ride of an action epic. Go see this on the big screen with the crowd. You will love it. And yeah, those are my thoughts on John Wick Chapter 4. Let me know down in the comments. Have you seen it? What did you think of it? Would you like to see some spin-offs of some of the new characters? And do you think there'll be more? Or do you think this is the end? Like, without getting into spoilers, obviously. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new, and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload.